Hello everyone. Hope you are having a beautiful time wherever you're watching from. This is going to be a short video and it's going to be a message to the Emilokan or the Ronu group, or should we call them the Emilokan movement in Nigeria. A movement that has brought shame upon us Yoruba people. A movement that has brought disaster upon Nigerians at large. What a shame. If the only reason you voted Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president was because he's a Yoruba man, then clearly you have failed as a Yoruba person and you have failed as a Nigerian. I remember before the election when some of us Yorubas wouldn't support or be part to the Emilokan or the Yoruba Ronu movement. We were labeled, or should I say we were termed, bastards, which was quite funny, calling us bastards just because we think he's going to be a failure, just because we think he doesn't have anything to offer us as Nigerians, And today I can clearly say to each and every one of you out there that called us bastards, who is bastard now? Obviously it's you. Before Tinubu, there was Buhari, who was president for 8 years, 8 good years, and was a disaster. He was clueless, and we could see he had no plan whatsoever to move Nigeria forward as a nation. And that was supposed to be a turning point for us as Nigerians, because we all saw what happens when you vote someone who is clueless into power, when you make someone who has nothing to offer a president. But what did we do? As Nigerians, I would say sometimes we are suffering from amnesia. Maybe we just never learn from history. And clearly, we never learn. And in 2023, we had the chance to choose differently. We had the chance to make things right. We had the chance to vote someone into power who is going to at least make life easier for us as Nigerians. But what did we do? Instead of us to think and vote right, we decided to let tribe and religion cloud our judgment. We decided to let tribe and religion divide us. We decided to let tribe and religion do the voting, but forgetting that as you lay your bed, so you lie on it. And it's a shame Emilokan and Ronu movement was the new trend in town, and we couldn't reason behind the Emilokan movement, thinking because he's Yoruba, he's the right person for the job. Because he's Yoruba, he's going to benefit you. How about you stop thinking about yourself? How about you think about the millions of Nigerians that you voting a wrong candidate would eventually affect? We've been selfish for too long. And I think it's time as Nigerians to reason beyond ourselves. And the problem with the Emilokan movement today is they have failed to acknowledge that they have failed Nigerians, at least so far. They have failed to admit that they are clueless, that they don't know what they are doing. They are just trying to be politically right when people are struggling, when an average Nigerian don't even know if they will be able to afford 2 square meal tomorrow. I have always said this and I will say it again. especially when I have a chance to sit with Tinubu supporters. I always say Tinubu's government would be a disaster. Tinubu's government would be as worse as Buhari's government, even maybe far worse than Buhari's government. That after 4 years, the only thing they would say is, what can he do in 4 years? After 8 years, the only thing they would say is, what can he do in 8 years? That Nigeria has been destroyed for 64 years. What can they change? What can they do in 4 years? That's how crazy these people has become. It's okay to admit that you thought things were going to be better. It's okay to admit that it's a failure, but that wasn't your plan. But you saying so far he hasn't failed, you saying so far everything works fine, bro, how deluded can you be? Come on, this is common sense. You don't have to be politically right. You just have to look around you and see if things are actually going well with people, if things are actually going well with Nigerians. Before we vote, we should always ask ourselves one question. This person I'm voting, what does he or she have to lose? The question is, what does Tinubu has to lose? If after his regime, what does he have to lose? Ask yourself. Then you realize nothing. Then why vote someone who has nothing to lose into power? You know, I could remember before the election, he wouldn't even attend a presidential debate. You know, his spokesperson comfortably comes out to Nigerians and said he wouldn't be participating in any debate. What effrontery, bro. These guys are so bold, you know, they throw it at your faces to let you know whatever happens, we are not going to be accountable. Yet, he went ahead and voted them into power. And always remember one thing, elections have consequences. And if the only reason you voted Bola Tinubu as Nigeria president is because he's a Yoruba man, then you have failed as Nigerian. You have failed as a Yoruba man. You have failed as a human being. But before I go, in Yoruba, we do say, ẹnu tọ́mọdé fi bú Ṣàngó, ó máa fi gbolẹ̀ níwájú ẹ̀. You know, which means when you apologize, let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect. You understand? I'm saying this to let you know I'm not a hypocrite. If tomorrow things change in Nigeria, if tomorrow everything starts working fine, I will still come out and say, wow, I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm sorry. But till then, all I can say is, Emilokan, Ronu has failed. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor by smashing that like and subscribe button. And don't forget, drop a comment in the comment section, you know, to be part of this conversation. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.